Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV. Finally, Tin, and I think we can start this interview by not jumping in with disappointment on dates, signings, etc. GBM Sports it is, and Saturday you make your GBM debut.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Look, as I said in previous interviews, you know, I wouldn't have signed with just anybody. You know, once I sat down with Izzy and the team, I could see, you know, they're gonna go far within, you know, British boxing and internationally. You can see by the production that they're putting on, they're only gonna get better and better and better. And all my stablemates now, we've got quality fighters there, and not just, you know, quality fighters you might see turning over and stuff like that, but gritty fighters. I'm really looking forward to fighting beside them on these shows.
I guess for fighters, when you look at signing promotional deals, of course you've got your best interests at heart. But was it important for you that there was good stuff around you? So like you said, there's quite a good stable. In 18 months or 2 years, this could be like a world-class stable. So is it important, kind of the stuff around you, as well as obviously looking out for yourself?
Absolutely. I don't really pay attention to any of the outside noise, you know. I try not to. Obviously, it will get to you, but I've got a good team. I've got a good coaching team, good management, and now a good promoter. What else do you need? You know, anything after that's a bonus. And to be honest, I'm just looking forward to progressing my career, grabbing them titles and moving on, getting in these big fights. I mean, you know, when I take a look at this top 15 in the world of super lightweight, I'm sitting there thinking, I can beat half of these guys, you know what I mean? And the other half is right there to be taken, you know what I mean? Maybe not right now, but in the future I will take that other half. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm there. All I needed was the promoter, and now it's just to progress on. And you know, I'm 27 now. It's about time. Yeah, I'll be coming into my prime. These are going to be my best performances, and I don't want to waste them, you know, on lower level fighters. I can't wait to show it against higher level fighters, because that's where I'm going to get better, you know.
Have you set out a plan of perhaps a title, a route with a governing body, or I don't know, just kind of planned out the next 6 months, not meticulously because it's a very unpredictable sport, but have you planned it out kind of to a certain degree of where the next 6 to 12 months goes for you?
We haven't even...
Or is it just get Saturday out of the way, let's do Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, look, we haven't even got that far yet. You know, I signed, the fight was signed, I'm here now. We haven't even sat down and gone, all right, we're going to go from here to here to here to here. You know, this...
But you know it's title soon anyway, right?
Yeah, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for the title shot to happen, but there's, you know, as soon as I walk in there, you know, when you're fighting South Americans, South Americans can be tough and tricky. You see Mexicans over the years knocking some of the UK guys out. You see Argentinians, the Uruguayans, the Brazilians knocking these guys out. So you can't overlook these kids. No matter if you think that they are not on your level. So I'm not looking over anybody. I'm going out there to put on a star performance, and then we can sit down and go, okay, what route we're going to take? We're going to take the WBA. We're going to go to the WBC, who I have a lot of time for. Obviously, that'll be my preferred route. It's any boxer's preferred route, but I have my manager's a chairman of the WBC charity, the WBC Cares, so that route holds it closer to me, because I've done also a lot for the WBC in terms of the charity side of things and helping out and raising money. So it doesn't matter whether it be WBC, WBA, you know what I mean, IBO, IBF, it's all there.
Well, the titles will come, obviously, Saturday to deal with first. You mentioned the super lightweight division. One of the biggest bits of noise around the super lightweights was obviously the Dalton Smith Adam Azim situation. Obviously Dalton, someone you know well. How was you kind of viewing that from the outside? Because Obviously, Adam did have the European title. I guess as champion, you should honour the fact that someone wants to fight for the title. How did you kind of view the whole situation? I guess both sides had an argument.
Look, I have plenty to say about Dalton. Obviously, I've been him before, but I'll watch what I'm saying. I'm a Sheffield now. I'm in his ends. You know what I mean? Who knows? Like, you know, he might show up. Nah, I'm only joking. I mean, I said it from the start. Dalton sparks Adam Azim out. I spark Adam Azim out. I don't care. But he's only a kid. He's got, you know, he's only 21. You know, and they're using that excuse a lot, and then they're going after a 30-year-old Harlem Eubank, and you're sitting there thinking, right, so you won't fight somebody closer to your age, but you'll fight a 30-year-old Harlem Eubank.
I'm sure he feels quite disrespected at the moment, Harlem.
Does he?
Well, I don't know. If someone had said, we don't want to fight this 26, 27-year-old, however old Dalton is, because of the lack of experience in Adam Azim, and then they go and fight someone who is 30 years old, I guess Harlem might feel that they're viewing him as perhaps a bit of a soft touch.
But then again, he's at a lower level than Dalton at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, logically, if you're gonna put it in those terms, you can't take offence to that because you fought at a lower level. Dalton's just beat Zepeda. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take offence to that. You know what I mean? I'm saying it on age terms. You know what I mean? Like, you're saying, oh, I'm only 21 years of age. You know, I don't want to be fighting someone who's 5 years older than me. That kid's Artem Eubank's 9 years older than you. What are you playing at here?
I think they should just kind of openly admit then that Dalton Smith at the moment is a better fighter.
Just say we're not ready. Dalton Smith's world level. You know what I mean? Adam Azim is European level. That's all you have to say. We're working towards that fringe world level for Adam Azim. Adam Azim in the next 4 years won't even be at the super lightweight division. He's a big man for that super lightweight. I reckon he'll go up to welter before he even gets anywhere near Dalton Smith. And especially with all of his injuries that he's getting as well, trying to make that super lightweight division. He's got hand injuries, you know yourself. Once them injuries start stepping in, you got to put more calories into your body to allow yourself to heal. You move up to welter. Also see Harlem moving up to welter. There won't be many left in the domestic division by the time I'm coming near there, and for their sake, thank God.
Do you think you could beat? I mean, you're going to tell me yes. I don't even know why I bothered starting this question. Do you think you could have beaten Zepeda in the same fashion, similar to the way that Dalton beat him?
Absolutely.
What level could you slot in at, do you think?
Right now? You got Sean McComb fighting Arnold Barboza Jr. That's world title eliminator stage. I'd slot right in right there. You know what I mean? Right now, I'll slot right in. And in the shape I'm in, the performance, you know, this is not diminishing Sean McComb. Sean McComb, I think Sean McComb beats Barboza. You know what I mean? I've sparred with Sean McComb. He's beaten me in the amateurs, but I know I'm there. I'm not at that level. Sean McComb has a style that isn't for everybody. He is tricky, you know, he's tall, lengthy, and he's surprisingly strong in the whip of his shots. That's why I think he beats Barboza. You know, you've also got Liam Paro there as well. Who's a strong fighter as well from Australia. Unlucky in his last few, obviously, with injuries, broken, fractured jaw and stuff like that. I actually taxed him the last time he was meant to fight. He was in the UK meant to fight Robbie Davis Jr., wasn't he? And I texted him. I said, if you're in the UK, come down for sparring. He never got back to me, unfortunately, but because I've known him since the amateur days. This is a level I'm at. You know what I mean? It's just about me performing. It's just about me getting there now. I have to now show up every single time to get to that point, that level, as what they have done. So, you know, this is my process, but I can slot right in there.
Mate, it's coming. It's coming. I can't wait for the boxing world or those who don't know about Tiernan Bradley. I've got to ask you to end on Conor. the long as you. I'm sorry, and can I just
Connor.
can I just say this is not going to be the title of my video. So this isn't you. This isn't used purely for clickbait. Finally, he's going to get back in the cage. Is it a day that I know he talks about it a lot? Is it a day that you thought might never come? 'Cause I think a lot of UFC mixed martial arts fans thought that we might actually never see Conor fight again in any form of combat sport.
Like this, everything on the video do is sometimes related to Connor. And I remember one time there was an interview ago, it was like, oh, so who would you think would win between Carl Froch and Connor? I seen they had a little niffle at back at each other, and I'm just like, I'm just going to say it right here, never doubt Conor McGregor. We've learned that before with Aldo. We've learned that before with Cerrone. We've learned that before Eddie Alvarez when we became double champ. You can never write him off. So why are people thinking they can write him off right now, whether he's going to come back? So he was always going to come back. I never doubt in my mind he was going to come back. Whether it was going to be boxing, whether it was going to be UFC. Maybe the UFC, maybe not. Maybe couldn't afford him, you know. But he's back in the ring now, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's got left now. This is near the end of his career.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.